shocking game, and if it's anything like their last encounter, well, that was the game of the season.
Rush sneaked in there. Barnes. That's Ray Houghton. Barnes. Lovely dummy by Rush. Is it going to be a second? He's pulled down. It's got to be a penalty, it is. 2-0 it is. Mulvey. No offside. Barnes. And Speedy. Liverpool now putting on something of a masterclass against a defence that has been flirting with an offside trap, and they just haven't got that right as Barnes strides away and makes it 4. Shut for Strachan. McAllister's waiting behind him. Chapman. But that does count for shot. But Barnes can make it academic. It is 2-5. Still Leeds drive on. Batty. Chapman! Here's Strachan. He can tee it up. He doesn't want to do that. He wants to get closer and cross, and Chapman's got a hat-trick.
5-4 to Liverpool earlier this year, a game that everyone will remember for a long time. 9 goals today, who knows? Let's join our match commentator, Martin Tyler.
After spending all 8 games this season as a substitute, Steve Hodge is at last summoned into the Leeds starting lineup after his £900,000 transfer from Nottingham Forest. The club's record signing, Rodney Wallace, is injured, and Carl Shutt, Wallace's deputy, recently is dropped. It's only the 3rd change made by Leeds this season, and the first not forced on manager Howard Wilkinson by injury. It does mean tinkering with the tactical approach as well. Hodge coming in on the left of midfield, and Gary Speed, who has been operating in that area, is now expected to give more attacking support to Lee Chapman, along with the captain, Gordon Strachan, who plays his 100th league game for the club today. In contrast, Liverpool are still not at the fine-tuning stage. They remain short of important components. The injured Mark Wright, John Barnes and Ronnie Whelan in particular, and Steve McMahon, who's still suspended. But Ian Rush, who's only 80% fit, is back for his first full league game this season. Rush takes over from Ronnie Rosenthal. He's one of only 4 of this team who played in that 5-4 classic only 5 months ago, along with Steve Nicol, David Burrows and Ray Houghton. Dean Saunders fired 4 goals past Kususi Lahti from Finland as Liverpool returned to European competition last Wednesday after 6 years of suspension. Saunders and Ian Rush have developed a profitable partnership with Wales. Today they're together from the outset in a First Division fixture for the first time. There'll be so much pace and passion here. It's a match that really requires the international experience of George Courtney. Leeds kick off. They've not beaten Liverpool in a league game since 1973. Their supporters will tell you that that was part of winning the championship that season. And certainly if Leeds were to win today, there will be the same sort of feeling in this part of the world. Liverpool coming here with their resources so depleted. Graham Souness talking to him just before the kickoff, really in disbelief at the sequence of injuries that his staff have suffered. They've had to switch players around, bring youngsters in. Rush blocks from Chris White and Mark Walters with a chance to get in an early cross perhaps. It's over Rush. It's met by Mel Sterland. Ray Houghton with a header for Liverpool. And Burrows caught by Strachan, fouled him, but the referee played a good advantage, which in fact Leeds didn't put to full use. Gordon Strachan captain of Leeds and currently captain of Scotland as well, and leading his country closer and closer to the finals of the European Championship. Batty. The crowd were trying to tell him that Rush was coming from behind. They jolted Batty into a pass, an inaccurate one. Houghton. And Liverpool with Marsh lurking on the left this time, getting players free. Burrows and Dorigo having to deal with Rush and just get in front of him. Here's McManaman. Saunders has got a bit to do. But he still managed to come up with a shot. McManaman helped it across. McClelland and Dorigo moved quickly to Saunders. They wouldn't have felt too good if the shot had been on target. Marsh. Really, when Liverpool get the ball, they're virtually playing with four up, with Walters on the right and McManaman on the left. Leeds striving to get support around Chapman. Strachan is there. Strachan goes on. Oh, and the pace taken out of the shot by a deflection, which could have wrong-footed Grobbelaar and gone inside the post. As you'll see from this angle perfectly, it went on off Tanner behind for the corner. The Grobbelaar's relief, I'm sure. Strachan seemed set then. Grobbelaar's fist. Dorigo. That's Hodge! Steve Hodge for Leeds United. So the goal that almost materialised a moment ago for Strachan has arrived, as Liverpool couldn't clear the subsequent corner. Grobbelaar a bit unlucky. He fisted it powerfully, but the ball was pressured back in again. And that's Steve Hodge for you. An eye for the main chance. Dorigo went in. I wonder whether Liverpool might have thought that was dangerous play. They weren't left appealing, though. They were just left despondent by Hodge. His second goal for Leeds. And this one, a significant one, as he starts a league game in Leeds colours for the first time. After 25 minutes, Leeds United 1, Liverpool 0. Speed. Grobbelaar acts as an outfield player, and he's way out of goal. McAllister can't set himself. Walters in the nick of time. Limited opportunity for Leeds United for Hodge. A goal against Sheffield Wednesday when he came on as a substitute, and now his second as he's a starter today. Walters for Liverpool, and then Hodges Well, playing for the team, playing to impress the manager. And he's doing it very well thus far. Walters with the free kick conceded by Hodge. Rush. Sterland. Now Burrows. Quickly again, Strachan. There's a lot of variety to the way Leeds are working in midfield, although Hodge lost out on that occasion. Marsh. McClellan got it. Retrieved by Mike Marsh. Burrows, who scored spectacularly against Everton from long range. He didn't hit that shot at all well, and then David Batty brought the maturity that he does display for one so young. He's prepared to have a little smile with the referee, which is another good sign, because there have been occasions on the past when Batty has been in trouble with officials for speaking unwisely, shall we say. Got booked against Coventry on Wednesday. Graham Souness downcast. Saunders being nudged by McClelland. Another quick free kick by Houghton, but too quick for the referee. Phil Borsma and Ronnie Moran checking on the fitness of Tanner, who's still limping. And it does look as though Liverpool might have to respond to yet another injury. Tanner's in real distress. Houghton takes the free kick, and Hodge making sure that he stuck out his chest, thinking that Lukic had prevented the corner, but the linesman had other views on the matter, and it is a corner. Through the hair of Mike Marsh, a taller player. They've got a telling header in there for Liverpool. Burrows. Says McManaman. Sterling claiming it should be his ball. Burrows has taken a corner. Too quickly, I think, for George Courtney's liking. 10 minutes to go to half-time. Liverpool a goal down. McManaman, they're level. No, they're not. It was the outside of the net. The net started to ruffle, and the Liverpool supporters started to roar. The ball went over the goalkeeper, and for an instant looked as though it was going to drop in over Lukic, and it ruffled the net from the outside. McManaman, who really, I think, was just trying to help it on. And Nick Tanner limped sadly out of this game. Steve Harkness, who's just 20 years old, another of the youngsters at Anfield who wouldn't be expecting to play first-team football as much as he's had to do over the past few weeks, is into the side again. He's an England Youth International. Got the ball and got the decision. Walters restricted to the right-hand side in the first half. It's a corner. teed up for him by Lee Chapman, of all people. Chapman, perhaps with the sun in his eyes, trying to head it away, just deposited it onto the right foot of Walters, who couldn't respond with a clinical volley, and flailed away at it and sent it into the crowd. Batty, here's Hodge. Chapman goes to the left, he's onside. Nicol trying to make up the ground. Speed is in the centre. Here he is! And it goes back to Chapman to fire Harkness. Dorigo. But Lee Chapman got away down the left a moment or two earlier, and Harkness coming across into the centre to deal with the danger. Walters. And here are the four in the line again. The attacking quartet fielded by Graham Souness today. They haven't made too much in the first half. The closest perhaps the header following the corner from McManaman, that dropped just over. George Courtney has added on a minute and a half. And it's half-time at Ellen Road. For Graham Souness, another injury to Fonda. He's lost Nicky Tanner, and his players have lost the goal to Steve Hodge, justifying Howard Wilkinson's team selection here. Leeds have a strong hand, you feel, for the second half as they look for their first league win over Liverpool since 1973. At half-time at Ellen Road, it's Leeds United 1, Liverpool 0. Liverpool start the second half a goal adrift. Leeds against likely championship contenders already this season have drawn here with Arsenal 2-2. They drew away to Manchester United 1-1, leading in that game until the closing stages. They certainly wouldn't be in any position to relax in this match. Houghton, Saunders, Rush. There really is no margin for error for Leeds United. Almost confusion there between Lukic and Dorigo. Dorigo's long ball, shaped for Gary Speed. Walters. Batty got a bang in the face. I don't know whether it was intentional from Walters. Batty seemed to think it was. Hodge having to do that, or doing that quicker than he had to. Well, that is the way this match is being played at extremely zippy pace. And only the most confident dwelling on the ball. Hodge has to steer it on here to McAllister. Chapman goes ahead of him and had to check because he would have been offside. And now Rush. More room for him than Leeds would have liked. Burrows. Houghton, who scored the other two goals to add to the 4 from Saunders in the UEFA Cup tie against Kususi Lahti of Finland. Liverpool winning that 6-1. They're looking to be 1-1 here, and Houghton would have liked another crack. Fist raised then. He was beaten to it in any case by McClellan. Walters with a deep cross. Beyond Rush is McManaman. Both attracted to the same ball. Liverpool may yet have an ace up their sleeves. Ronnie Rosenthal. Oh, Saunders. Swooping and sweeping a shot. It wasn't hit with full power by any means. But Liverpool are finding something extra here, as they need to do. Now Walters. Sterling's seen all that before. They've been opponents before, of course, and also for a brief while teammates in Scotland. Well, this is a familiar setting for Ronnie Rosenthal. He'd love to be a regular in the side, but his main role at Anfield is to come on when things look gloomy from the bench. Mark Walters is to be replaced. Can Rosenthal fashion another rescue? In the last 2 league games, he's scored a goal and earned 2 penalties, both of which were converted by Walters. He was left out today to accommodate the return of Ian Rush. Rosenthal, like Grobbelaar, was missing from the European match in midweek because of the UEFA rule that says only 4, in quotes, foreign players can be used. But Rosenthal straight away settles to his style. He's an awkward customer to keep at bay. Fatty coat that time, not without some difficulty. Away by White. Leeds had drawn everyone back around their own penalty area. Liverpool settled for the throw. Oh well, speed made it happen for McAllister. And here comes Strachan. He'll still get his cross in, and Grobbelaar, that's a superb piece of goalkeeping. He couldn't have reached any higher. And it wasn't enough just to get to the ball, he had to hold it. Liverpool were in problems of their own making. And the goalkeeper bailed them out. It's a finely balanced encounter. And that really is to Liverpool's credit. Saunders. Oh! It might have actually gone in. Lukic in the end covered the near post, but on the advice of the linesman, presumably when Saunders connected, the ball curved behind and then back towards the post that suddenly Lukic was panicking as he was standing by. Chapman getting there before Ablett. Now, can Leeds get a second goal which could effectively settle it? McManaman is surely going to be rested from the Liverpool side soon, but he's been playing so well. That's McAllister to Strachan. And Grobbelaar accomplished then a save of the utmost agility. Strachan lined it up and looked to simply whack the ball past Grobbelaar. How he managed to get an arm to it, an arm that was strong enough to stop the ball just speeding on past him, well, only Bruce knows himself. There was no other help around. And it's all well and good saying that's what goalkeepers are there to do. But that was above and beyond the call of duty. It's a wonderful ball initially by McAllister to his Scottish colleague Gordon Strachan, and look at that from Grobbelaar. Fabulous.
Liverpool coming on strong again. Rosenthal. Strachan coming back to try and help Sterland. No foul. And Strachan waving Leeds forward in the shape of Chapman and Shutt. Harkness. Ablett. Leeds just had a little look along the line as if there might have been an offside. It was irrelevant in any case. Strachan. Shutt. Batty in early. Grobbelaar against Chapman. Chapman got to it. Grobbelaar's way out of his goal, and McAllister can't find a net that was guarded in the end only by Steve Nicol on the line. Well, given the quality of his save a couple of minutes ago, Grobbelaar perhaps deserved the reprieve here. McAllister couldn't really wait for the ball to just drop as he went for the volley. Time is of the essence for Liverpool. October 1973, the last time that Leeds beat Liverpool in a league game. It was 1-0 then, as it is now. Mick Jones, that wonderful striker for Leeds at that time, got the winner on that occasion. Steve Hodge still waiting to see if his goal is going to be a winner, but it might not be now. Batty's made the mistake, and Saunders could have seized on that, of all players to lose out to, of all areas in the pitch. Batty overdoing the self-belief then. Well, Graham Souness simply hates losing. There's nothing he can do about it now, except hope that the Liverpool players remember their proud traditions, their reputation for never giving up whatever the situation. And they continue to pass the ball and look to work an opening. Maybe Harris leads into a mistake or two, as Batty made a moment or two ago. Lovely work again between Strachan and McAllister. He's got Chapman to the right. Lee Chapman, who scored a hat-trick in this fixture last season, hasn't even had 3 chances in this game. But last season he was a loser. Today he could be a winner. It's looking more and more likely. 2 minutes to go. It's a corner to Liverpool. Onto the head of White. What will Strachan come up with here? Recognising the situation, Grobbelaar can't handle the ball, of course. He's got to do some tackling now against Shutt, and that could have been a calamity for Grobbelaar. He might have conceded a goal, he might have got himself sent off. He was in the right position, but I don't think he reacted as he would have liked when the ball came. Trying to steer it back to the sanctuary of his own penalty area. Strachan just lofting it over the top. Well, it bounced up and hit his backside and not his hand. Ronnie Moran, like Souness, takes defeat very hard indeed. And he's not used to it against Leeds United in all the years Liverpool have held the upper hand for so long in matches between these two great clubs. But after 19 matches without a win, spread over 18 years, Leeds have finally beaten Liverpool in the First Division. The goal from Steve Hodge. Too much for Liverpool, whose resources today were finally stretched to breaking point. Their second defeat of the season, no disgrace in it. They competed very well indeed in the second half. But Leeds chalk up their 5th win in this, their unbeaten start to the season, which is now extended to 9 matches. A real treat for most of the capacity crowd, and they may be wondering whether this is an omen. The last season, Leeds beat Liverpool here, 1973-74. The championship trophy came to Ellen Road. A long way to go yet, but as Leeds go off to their celebrations in the dressing room, it's a final score at Ellen Road. Leeds United 1, Liverpool 0.